Hello, sir. I'm Jazz. Yeah, good to see you again.
Hello.
All right.
Alrighty, yes.
So I'm seeing you've been doing. Oh, there we go. That's awesome. They should have all comics do this. You know?
I know. So it's my idea, and so I decided it's a lot. It's done with like NFTs a lot. So like that's where I got the idea from. It's not like I invented the technology, but I've just never seen it done for actual comics.
Yeah.
So we decided to apply it to our comic covers, and it's been great. It really sort of brings a whole new dynamic to the comics.
All right. So tell us about your collection here.
Okay. All right. So we've got a lot sold out, but I can still do the little pitch for you. Alrighty. Welcome to Pockets Fulla Pillz, guys. The story revolves around the work of Dr. Rashida Johnson. She's a Filipino-American neurologist. Her boss asked her to make a neuroenhancing medicine for the U.S. military. She makes it, and it works. But her boss wants more. So behind her back in our prequel, they start purifying it on these poor little clone monkeys until they make it so strong it's got a new side effect. It now allows the taker to see another dimension. Now, what I forgot to mention is her boss happens to be the CIA. And the dimension they find is a little place called Hell. Now, they don't get religious, they get nervous. Long for China, Russia, Iran realizes hell is real, but more importantly, that Satan is pure, renewable energy. So they do the only logical thing. They gotta find a team of Americans to break into hell and try to kidnap the devil for American energy domination. And that's the beginning of our story. It gets crazy after that. Walang good guys, walang bad guys, walang main characters like life, just characters making choices that lead them straight to hell. Galing.
Yeah.
So at least we've seen that guy
Yes.
in our last recording. How is Komiket for you so far?
Komiket's incredible. We've been doing Komiket since it started, actually, back in QC a long time ago. And it's just grown immensely. And the crazy thing about it is it started as this little con, but now it's like the con that's everywhere. It's all across the metro, all across the country, giving opportunity to like independent artists like us.
So you have questions last time when you saw the interview. What's your question?
Well, being a guy that's like not really into comics,
Yes.
do you think this is a good place to start? You know, because there are a lot of things going on.
Yes. I like comics, but one of the things I hate about comics is how expansive they are. How like you get one like X-Men comic and it's like you literally have like 30 years worth of comics to catch up on. So I wanted to create a long story that didn't have the obligation that comics typically have. So each character has a 3-part origin story. So wherever you see the character, you see the 1, like 4.1, you can start there without any plot holes. And you can just read that character's 3-part arc and be completely done. Or if you decide you want to pick another character, you start with them and do the same thing. So it allows you to start like a long series like ours without the obligation. Read 3 here, read 3 there, and as you do, the story gets richer and deeper and bigger. But it's at your pace.
So yeah, I think I would appreciate something like that, like not having to like read a ton of like comics before, like, you know.
Yeah, like comics like The Walking Dead, comics like basically every Marvel like concept, like they're sort of a victim of their own success because like you have to read 30, 40, 50 comics just to catch up. Like Spawn, you got to read 300 books to really know what's happening. And I love Spawn, but you know, they got to like create a whole new imprint just to like hook new fans. So we wanted to try to like give fans a lot to read without like scaring new readers.
Thank you.
So now that you mentioned that, now we saw your AR work, which is again very amazing. You may wanna zoom it in for more. Beautiful. That detail. Now that I've crossed this one out on my list, what's next for Pockets Fulla Pillz?
So we're going to be releasing the final volume of our books right here. So we have 6.1, 2, and 3 coming up very soon. They're like being finished as we speak. But even more amazing, we released our series. So as of yesterday, we released the first episode on our YouTube channel of our Pockets Fulla Pillz motion comic series. So we're turning every single comic into like a 15-minute cartoon. And we're having it voiced by amazing actors from Marvel, Netflix, Amazon, and a lot of amazing voice talent here in the Philippines.
That's why. You've seen it here over the G3 podcast. You know the drill, people. Follow the page and look for more of amazing Pockets Full of Pillz.
Thanks, guys.
Frederick, been amazing.
Means the world to us.
It's that guy right there, and we will be moving on.
Later, guys.
Thank you.
Guys.